Hello everyone, this is Jack Wu, your host for Success Edge. I want to talk about, I had one of my team member actually ask me this question. Jack, if you have to explain to me how you build this organization, would you be able to simplify everything and share with me your secrets, how you build this company within about a minute of time frame? I think that's a pretty difficult task to do, but if I have to answer that question, I do want to spend a few minutes today. Step number one of building a great company, in my honest opinion, identifying the right people, identifying the right leaders always come first. While most of the so-called managers and directors in a sales company, they're usually looking for people who's very talented, highly educated. Usually that's what the traditional companies are looking for. But in my honest opinion of how I build this company for the last many years is identifying the right leader doesn't necessarily mean looking for people who's talented. Somebody who can sell, somebody who can speak, somebody who can talk, somebody who can lead. Very, very important. But the most important ingredient for you to have the right people to run company with you is, to me, is character and integrity. You have to find somebody who loves the company more than they love money. If you find somebody who loves the crusade, who's passionate about what they do, when they wake up in the morning, they are fired up about the crusade and they can get going without having an alarm clock, to me, that is the 10% of leaders that you're looking for in any type of organization. Another thing I want to talk about in terms of building leaders is, I think building leaders is not necessarily always telling them all the good things. The way you build strong leaders is to always prepare your people what could go wrong in the business and let them know that the business is not always as smooth as you think it is. And I feel that a lot of companies out there, the way they develop leaders is always by telling them how amazing the opportunity is, how much money can you make, everything will be fantastic, don't worry about it, just keep recruiting, just keep going. I think the way you build strong leaders is always preparing them for the worst. When the worst actually happen, they are ready to handle some of those challenges. I will be telling my leaders that, look, as you're building this company, people is going to quit on you, and that's normal. So the way you build leaders is not only building them on skills, you're building them on the mindset is more important than the skill. And last step to build a great company is that you got to learn how to endorse very few percentage of the leaders in your organization. Now, remember, the difference between endorsing somebody and recognizing somebody is different. For example, in production, you can recognize somebody for a day, for a moment, maybe for a week, and you move on, and they have to re-earn that recognition again. Endorsing someone is totally different. When you endorse somebody, you are also putting your own name, your own credibility along with that person. And I see big companies fail is because they endorse the wrong people. You have to take the risk to endorse, that's one thing. But you have to make sure you endorse the right individual. So how do you do that? The way you do that is by watching people. See, I don't believe in what people say, but I believe in what I see. I use my own eyes to judge who's who. And I always give myself time to identify, to build, and at the end, endorse very few people in my company. And that's how I build this great company. If you're asking me, one of the guys who asked me a month ago, how do I build a great company? I mean, I couldn't do it in a minute. It took me, today, 5, 6, 7 minutes? But if you must ask me to explain to you, again, what did I do to build this great company, is because I followed those 3 very important steps. Identify the right people. Number 2, hard work begins. And the last one, which is the hardest one, you must endorse the right entrepreneur, the right catalyst, the right leader to run the company with you. Until next time, guys, I want to see every single one of you have a fantastic week. Thank you very much and take good care of yourself.